Hello, my dear children. As you know, the last video we have completed lesson 5. And in the last video, I told you this lesson is in two parts. The first part we have already completed. Now, today, I'm going to make you understand lesson number 6. That is the second part of the previous video. The lesson name, you know very well. Ah, Lesson name already I told you, Theseus and the Minotaur part 2. Theseus and the Minotaur part 2. So now I'm going to read the second part for you. And after that, as usual, we will complete our word power, exercise work, question answers, and in the last, I'll give you homework. So I'm going to start now. After several days of journey, the ship carrying 7 maidens and 7 young men arrived at Crete. The prisoners were taken to the capital and presented before the king. Many spectators had gathered at the court to see them. At one side of the throne sat a lovely maiden. She was Ariadne, daughter of King Minos. She looked sad and sorrowful. People around her were talking and laughing. For them, it was all fun. Ariadne's eyes were wet with tears as she thought about the fate of these unfortunate prisoners. Suddenly, her eyes fell on a young man among the prisoners. He seemed least frightened king Minos to notice that brave young man. Who are young men? You look so courageous, asked the king Minos. I am Theseus, son of King Aegeus of Athens. I have come to kill the Minotaur and I will kill it, said Theseus courageously. You are a you are a courageous young man to say that, but young man remember that no one has come back alive from the maze of Minotaur. It will crush you with its huge horns and tear you to pieces with its long and sharp teeth. I want to see how far your courage will help you. Tomorrow, you shall be the first one to be thrown to the Minotaur, said King Minos. Guard, put this young man in a separate cell, and tomorrow at dawn, send him to the Minotaur. Ariadne felt sad to hear her father's words. She liked Theseus. I must help him. He must not die, said Ariadne to herself. That night, Ariadne quietly slipped out her room and hurried to Theseus' cell. Theseus was lying awake thinking about ways of killing the evil monster. Suddenly, Ariadne stepped in and said in a low voice, don't make a noise, the guards will hear. Who are you, fair maiden? Asked Theseus in surprise. I am Ariadne, daughter of King Minos. I have come to help you. Come with me quickly, replied Ariadne. Theseus got up and followed her. Soon they were out of prison. Where are you taking me to? Asked Theseus. I shall take you to the shore. From there you take a boat and sail away. I want to save your life, said Ariadne. I have come to kill the monster. I will return only after killing it. Take me to the place where it lives, pleaded Theseus. If you insist, I shall take you there, but I advise you not to go there. It will kill you. It is a huge monster, said Ariadne. Give me a sword and take me to the maze where it lives, insisted Theseus. Finally, Ariadne took him to the cave where the monster lived. But where is the door to the cave? Asked Theseus. It has a trap door. I know how to open it, replied Ariadne. She pressed her hand against a block of stone on the wall, and immediately a door opened. She handed him a sword and a wall of thread. The monster lived in a maze. There are and doors, hundreds of passages and doors, each leading to the other. The secret of maze is to always turn to the right. Tie this thread at the entrance and unwind it as you go. After you have killed the monster, follow the thread back to the entrance. I shall wait for you here. May God be with you and make you victorious, said Ariadne with tears in her eyes. Theseus slowly made his way through the passage. It was completely dark. He took the right passage as Ariadne had advised him. As he approached, he could hear the sound of a bull's blowing grow louder and louder. Finally, he reached the center of the maze. Through a small opening in the roof, moonlight fell into the room. In one corner, he could see the beast. It was a mighty monster. Its horns looked like sharpened spears. Its teeth were long and pointed. It had the body of a man and the head of a bull. At the sound of Theseus' footsteps, the monster raised its head and bellowed. Within a second, it charged at Theseus. With a quick jump, Theseus dogged the attack. The monster didn't give up. It charged at him again and again. After a long battle, Theseus managed to get a grip on one of the horns of the Minotaur and tried to cut off its head. But the monster threw him down and tried to crush him with its sharpened horn. Theseus quickly jumped to his feet and with a great blow of his sword cut off its head. Theseus was executed after the battle, but he felt great pride. He had succeeded in killing the cruel monster. He then thought of Ariadne waiting for him at the entrance. Following the thread, he made his way back to the entrance. Ariadne was overjoyed to find him alive. I have killed the monster, said Theseus proudly. I knew you would do it. You are a brave prince, replied Ariadne. Take me with you to Athens. My father will kill me when he comes to know that I helped you to kill the Minotaur. Pleaded Ariadne, I shall be only too glad to take you along with me. You saved my life. You shall be my wife and the queen of Athens one day, said Theseus. Let us free our friends and flee from here quickly. Ariadne led him to the prison where his friends were. Noiselessly, they entered the prison. Fortunately, the guards were all asleep. Theseus and Ariadne woke their friends and led them to the shore. There, they found a boat. They got in and, and rowed away the Athens. So here we have completed our story, which was in two parts. First part already we have completed in the last video, and the second part today we have completed. A reading portion we have completed. Now, as you know, now we are going to complete our word power, fill in the blanks and other things. Okay? Here, word power has given you spectators. What's one spectators? The meaning of spectators is the people who watch. Please, request, blow, allow, beep, roar, dog, move quickly out of the way. Move quickly out of the way. Please run away. Please run away. Here, put a put a mark for the true and cross mark for the false statement. It has given you in your book, you have to put only the sign. Many spectators had gathered at the court of see them. That is correct. It was correct. So we can uh, put the correct sign there. People around her were talking and weeping cross. Ariadne felt sad to hear her father's words. Yes, Siva said. That means correct. Theseus was not able to kill Minotaur. Yes, he killed. That means that statement is wrong. So you can put the sign of the cross sign there. Here, Theseus and Ariadne woke their friends and led them to the shore. Yes, it's also correct. So you can put the sign there. Here, we have completed our these true falses. Now, fill in the blanks given you. Here, I have completed fill in the blanks for you. You can write all the answers. You can write all the answers in your book. The prisoners were taken to the capital and presented before the king. So the answer is presented. I want to see how far your courage will help you. I want to see how far your courage, the courage is the answer. Yes, courage is the answer. Now, she handed him a sword and a ball of the thread. Handed is the correct answer. He took the right passes as Ariadne had advised him. As you can see, answer is passes. Theseus and Ariadne woke their friends and led them to the shore. So answer is led here. Now we'll go to the answer the following questions. So this portion you will have to write in your fair copy. I have written all the answers here. Questions already given in your book. Question and answer both I have written here. You can write all the question and answer in your fair copy. What were the spectators doing and why? Spectators had gathered at the court to see the prisoners. Why did Ariadne look sad and sorrowful? Ariadne looked sad and sorrowful because of the fate of these unfortunate prisoners. What did Ariadne do at night? At night, Ariadne quietly slipped out her room and hurried to Theseus' cell to save his life from monsters. As I told you in my previous videos, if you want to write all the answers, you can take a screenshot or you can pause the video and write all the answers in your fair copy. Now, question A, B, C we have completed. Now we'll go to the question number D. In what way did Ariadne help Theseus kill the beast? Ariadne helped Theseus by telling him that the secret of maze is to turn always to the right. She also gave thread to lead his way to monster. Question number E. Describe the physical appearance of the monster. So its horns looked like sharpened spears. Its teeth were long and pointed. It had the body of a man and head of a bull. Now, we'll go to the question number F. What did Theseus do to save his countrymen? Theseus woke his countrymen from the prison and led them to the shore. They found a boat they got in and took the boat to Athens. So here, question answers portion also we have completed, and we'll go to the grammar portion now. See, possessive pronoun. First one is possessive pronoun has given you the definition already has given you in your book. So I have written here pronouns which show possession are called possessive pronouns. So the example is mine, yours. Complete the following sentences using possessive pronoun. So here I have completed this exercise for you. You paid for this, so this is yours. Your name is written on this book, it is yours. They are entering their house, the house is theirs. The car is in front of her house, it must be hers. We own this house, the house is ours. Okay, so where possessive pronoun, I have given you some overview here. All the things you will learn in your grammar book or in your grammar class. Possessive pronoun and other relative pronouns are there. Reflexive pronoun and interrogative pronouns are also given to you. Now, a reflexive pronoun is formed by adding self or selves to words like her, our, etc. Right? Here, a reflexive pronoun refers back to the noun or pronoun mentioned before it in the same sentence. Generally, this noun or pronoun is the subject of the sentence. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself are singular reflexive pronouns. These are the singular reflexive pronouns. And here, ourselves, yourself, themselves are plural reflexive pronouns. So, you can see the difference. Spelling difference is also there. Yourself and yourself here. Okay. Here, write the reflexive pronoun in the blank. So here some pronouns has given you and boxes has given you and you have to write the reflexive pronoun. I, myself, he, himself, we, ourselves, it, itself, she, herself, you, singular. We will use you as a singular and plural, both the way. So first you is a singular. For the singular you, the reflexive pronoun will be yourself, and the plural you, the reflexive pronoun will be yourself, they, themselves. Okay. So here question number 5 also we have done. Now we go to the question number 6. Here a relative pronoun has given you. A relative pronoun is related to a noun that comes just before it. It also acts as a conjunction. What, which, who, whom, that are a relative pronoun. These 5 are relative pronouns have given you. What you have to do, so some sentences has given you. You have to fill these sentences with the relative pronouns. So I can see the book which is on the shelf. This is the pencil which I gave you. Here is the boy who stole my book. This is the girl. This is the girl whom all praise. This is the bag that you gave me. Here, relative pronouns also done. Now we'll go to the next, interrogative pronouns. As you know, interrogative words you already know about that. So here some interrogative pronouns has given you. Interrogative pronoun asks questions about the nouns which they stand for. There are only 5 interrogative pronouns: what, which, who, whom, whose. So these 5 interrogative pronouns are there. We have to complete these sentences with this interrogative pronoun. Use the above interrogative pronouns in the blank. So what, which, who, whom, whose. So what makes you laugh? Which of the 2 is better? Who broke my slate? Whom do you want to see? Whose? The book. So we have done question number 7 too. Now it's time to homework. Question number 8 has given you there. So this time I have given you very short homework. Match the following. Match the following with the opposite words. Two columns has given you, column A and column B. In column A, some words has given you, and column B, the opposite words has given you there. So what you have to do, you have to match all these words with the opposite. So I hope you have completed all the exercise here, question answers, and I hope you understood about about the lesson and the story. Now, lesson number 6 we have completed, and I hope you all are doing, you all are writing all the answers in your fair copy too. Whenever we will meet in the class, I will check all the copies, whether you have done or not. Okay? So, for this session, that's it. Thank you so much.